What's going on, traders? I am the bearded trader. This is some of the stocks I traded today, and actually most of these stocks were on my pre-market watch list as well, so that was a good thing. It was a great day trading. Some of y'all saying you all feel burnt out or overworked, what have you. Take a day off, man. You don't have to trade every single day. Don't feel obligated to trade every day. No one's holding a gun to your head telling you have to trade. If you feel obligated to trade, then that means you're actually chasing money. You should never feel obligated. It should be a joy. It should be something. It should be a passion of yours. But at the same time, understand how much brain power and energy you're using to trade every day. It's not like you're doing physical manual labor. You're actually using your brain power to see things move, see what charts are telling you, see where support and resistance lies. You're using your brain power to search for information, which takes a lot of energy, which is draining emotionally and physically. So never feel obligated to trade. If you need to take a day off, take a day off, man. Nobody's going to be upset that, hey, you did not trade today. And if somebody is, then that's their fault. They need to get a life. So I had a couple trades today, YY and CSCO, 2 losses, minor losses, so nothing to beat myself over. That CSCO was actually a good setup, just a terrible entry. Other than that, let's jump into it, see what took place. All right, we're back at it on Thursday. Let the market open up, see what it's gonna do. Looking at Roku, LEDS, Walmart, CHFS, CADC, YY, and we may have some action. This LEDS, this green line right here, is my trigger line. Represents some overnight resistance, so a break above that resistance could be a buy. Same thing with Roku, break above 42.88 could be a buy. YY just broke above some resistance as well, but I'm gonna let that first 1 minute bar close before I make a decision on whether or not to get into that. CADC is pulling back a little bit, to be expected, and if Walmart can pull back a little bit more, that'll be great. You can touch this area of resistance or support, bounce up, could be a play. Start legging into CHFS. See if this $20 area can hold up. So I'm long at 21.23. I'm up $1 right now. Go ahead and sell 500 at 23.60. My stop is at 21.23. So CHFS, we got some overnight resistance at 24.55. If it breaks through that overnight resistance, I'll hold it. If not, if it just taps it and falls back, I'll go ahead and stop out. Long at 21.23. So I'm gonna pick up some CADC, break above this downtrend. If we break above that downtrend with some volume, I'll pick up some CADC. YY is getting weaker. Looks like that's a short play, but I'm not gonna worry about shorting it. I like this CADC. So I'm gonna grab some of that at 685. It's about to explode. It's about to explode. 740. Still hanging in that CHFS, and I'll let half of CADC go around 750. And looks like here we go. They can push up to that 750. I'll let half go. CHFS is getting a little top heavy, so that might be an area of resistance. Alright, so I sold half of CADC, and it looks like I'm about to flatten out of CHFS. So 1100 on that trade. CHFS couldn't break above this overnight resistance, fell back down, stopped out, which is cool, made good money on it. On to the next trade. Don't get married to these stocks. You know, get married to your spouse, person you love, someone who makes you better. These stocks don't make you better. At the very end of the day, they're just an instrument, just a tool to get you where you need to be financially, and that's it. Once you make a good trade, or even if you make a bad trade off on it, just let it go. Move on to the next one. 685 is my stop for CADC. Walmart just exploded. There you go. Grab a piece of that. So I'm still long CADC. My stops right here is 685. And I'm long Walmart. These two trades pan out. This'll be it for today. Quick and painless. Buying up over the overnight resistance with a catalyst such as earnings. Get volume to pick up. New buyers step in. Stocks explode. It's a basic trading. Basic setup. So CADC's up to 817, 825. Still got 2,000 shares left. Go ahead and sell 1,000, lock in another point. So sold another 1,000 at 805. Walmart's breaking to new highs, which is great. Still holding 500 shares of that. Got your rounded bottom on LEDS. Well, not rounded, but Roku's breaking lower. Broke through this trend. It's a short play. Trend from yesterday, trended from $38 all the way up to 42. Broke the trend. Take it short. Stay short. So still on Walmart. Let's move this to a 1 minute. And CADC. I'll move these to the top. WMT and CADC. Alright, new highs on CADC, 865. About to get new highs on Walmart. I'll sell a piece at 96 on Walmart. Move my stop up to 789. Looks like no point of moving it up. Gotta get stopped out. CADC. Alright, so I'm out of CADC. Hit my stop right here, 787. So I'm flat that. That was a good trade. Still holding this Walmart. I'll sell half up here at 96. Roku still breaking lower. Broke this trend line. Stay short. I didn't take the trade. I was in something else at the time, but it's a nice setup. And so this Walmart's gonna be the last trade. This is it. So I didn't jump in Walmart at the bell. I waited. Waited for all this foolishness to take place and waited for a clear direction. The direction was uptrend. Stock broke above overnight resistance. This 95.33 area broke above that resistance. I took a long position. It's now riding it higher. And that's it. Once you recognize the actual trend of the stock, then take your trade. There's no point in taking a trade if you don't know where the stock is going. So wait for the trend to form, or you can say, recognize the trend that's actually forming. Then anticipate the setup that you're looking to get into. And once you see that setup, then take the trade. If the setup never forms, then that's giving you a clear indication that, hey, this stock is not actually acting the way it should be acting if it's going up or down. If a stock is trending higher, it should have some pullbacks, along the way. Or if a stock is trending lower, it should be some bounces along the way. So let's look at while Walmart's trending up. Just look at Roku and see. Charts. Move that. Give me that. And load that. Alright. Prime example is Roku. Stock broke lower, bounced. Hit resistance again, broke lower, bounced. Hit the backside of this trend line, broke lower. It should continue to do that. And if it doesn't, if it changes, then that lets you know, hey, buyers are stepping in somewhere, forming an area of support, and the stock would then reverse trend and bounce back higher. But if that doesn't happen, then hey, continue to ride the stock lower. I'm actually going to take one more trade because I see something happening on CSCO. At an open high, break of resistance. Resistance there. So I'm going to buy CSCO. I'm just going to buy a small piece, 500 shares. We're going to see if this plays out. Still in this Walmart. Alright, so I'm long CSCO at 36.57. My target is going to be this overnight high, 36.72. Stock bounced up, hit some resistance, fell back, did not create a new low, bounced back up, tested this resistance again, fell back, did not create a new low, then bounced up, hit the resistance again, fell back, did not create a new low, then the stock broke through. We got increase in volume. Volume went from 171,000 to 407,000. So volume increased, stock breaks higher. All right, let me sell half of this Walmart. And I move my stop up to 95.60. All right, so I'm long CSCO 36.57. stop is right here at 36.40. Target is 36.72. Well, CSCO didn't play out. About to get stopped out. It hit the overnight high and fell back down. So that's it. That's that trade. And flatten out of Walmart. Getting stopped out on that at 95.65. So that's it. That's it for me. Nice trade on CADC. Had a great setup. Waited for the stock to break this downtrend. It did. Took a long position. Right here, the stock pushed higher. Took profits along the way. Stock then fell back, hit my stop, and I was out. Basic setup. Nice trade on CHFS as well. Stock pushed higher out of this overnight consolidation area up to the upside. Took a long position. Took some profits out on the way up. Stock then came back, hit my stop, was stopped out. So it was a nice trade. Even though the stock didn't break up to yesterday's resistance area, it's fine. The stock went from $21 to $24. It's a $3 gain in less than 10 minutes. So that's cool. It's not a problem. Next was Walmart. Walmart finally broke out above its overnight high of 95.30. Took a long position around this 95 area, somewhere around here. Took profits along the way as it went up, moved the stop up as it rolled back down, ended up getting stopped out. CSCO. Setup was good, entry was terrible. So even though I had the right intentions, I didn't enter the trade at the right spot. So we got a resistance up here around 36. We got support rising. Get a breakthrough right here. Didn't take the trade till 36.57. So roughly this candle. Stock pushed up to 36.60, then fell back, hit my stop. I was stopped out. $100 loss. So when you're trading, look for a great entry. First, look for a setup. Once you see the setup, see if the entry makes sense. If the entry makes sense, take the trade. If the entry doesn't, then don't take the trade. And granted, this stock could definitely push on up, break through this 36.70 area, go to $37, $38, and I'll be the one with egg on my face. All because of my entry. Getting in, a little too high versus, down here where it originally broke through this area of resistance. So your entries do matter, your exits do matter. Most importantly, the setup matters. Trade the trend. Trend is your friend, and stick with your plan. Don't deviate from your plan just because of the name of the stock, or just because everybody on Twitter saying they're making thousands of dollars on a particular stock today. Hey, if you miss it, you miss it. Keep your account in the green so you can live the trade another day. That said, I'm the Bearded Trader, and y'all have a great Thursday.